Hello, I'm the Cicada, and this is day 5 of Conquering the World. And I wanted you to know that I'm a person that when I commit to something, I want to do it completely. I want it to be flawless, right? I do have an issue with trying to be too perfect, but with that being said, I'm here to say that with these videos, I want the topic I discuss to not be something I discuss every narrow, like every facet of that topic, but it's something I want to put a lot of thought into because you're here. I don't want to waste your time. For today's, it's about one, I want to just reevaluate. We're talking about conquering the world for myself, conquering my world, and I think the first step to doing that is to get financially secure. So I've been thinking a lot about where I work and how to improve that, the financial aspect of my life. I'm currently working as a janitor, which I don't have any issue with. I don't have any problem with the work of being a janitor, but I've realized it's not worth the bang for my buck. Like, I'm not getting the most out of my time and energy because I put a lot of my effort into each workday, and I feel like I should be getting paid more. Not because I'm greedy or anything like that, but because I feel like I just have a lot of skills, and I don't want to sound cocky or too confident. I just want to sound stable in my own, ability, because I feel like we always often downplay how skilled we are at the things that we can do. And I think you are probably really skilled and you're probably getting paid less than you should be. And I got this mindset, or not this mindset, but the idea I'm about to lay out for you. I think I've stolen it from Miss Anti-Work Boss, Girl Boss. I'm gonna put her Instagram right here, but I got this idea from her. So this is not my own doctrine, but basically the way she preaches it, or the way I understood it, was you have to move up when you get a job, you negotiate furiously for what you want, like whatever benefits you want, whatever pay you want, whatever compensation, and you rise up in that position or in that job or whatever. And once you realize there's no more room for you to grow, you hop to a different job, whether that's 2 years or 6 months. That's up to your discretion, but that's kind of the way the game plays. Once you realize you can't work in this work environment anymore, you have to upgrade. And I think I'm at that place right now. I don't want to be a supervisor. I'm currently a team lead, which is that not that that's enough for me, but that's enough for me in this work, because being a supervisor would make me compromise too many parts of my personality, I guess, my comfortability with the work. So now I'm just looking for a different work environment where I would get paid a little bit more. That would make it just make it better, basically, right? And with this pursuit, I want you to understand that getting a job in Los Angeles, California isn't easy, especially one that's actually like worth it. So I'm being lenient with myself and how soon this happens, how soon I get this upgrade. I'm also considering working 3 days at my current job, like only on the weekends, 'cause that's like the days they really need you, and 4 days at a different job, and maybe 7 days a week. We'll see what happens. But I just want to tell you, in this journey of trying to upgrade my financial lifestyle, whatever, I'm being both lenient and highly not optimistic, highly competitive with it. That's what you need to be, I think, in this capitalistic world. You really do need to be competitive, and you need to be your number one cheerleader. You need to be your number one supporter. Obviously, it helps you have people around you to support you, but I just want you to know you need to be the best you that you can be for yourself. I was talking to one of my coworkers today, and he was telling me, "Damn, I feel like I really need to leave this department." And I was like, "You should." I was like telling him, "You should, you should, you should." And I was also telling him, "Don't be afraid to apply outside of here." And he's like, "Yeah, but he's a student, and it's not that it's not guaranteed for him to get a second job. It's just that as a student, he doesn't have a diploma or anything." And I was telling him, "Look, you're right, but we always tell ourselves we can't do stuff when we should be telling ourselves we can, or we could learn how to do those things, right?" And I was just happy to have that conversation with him, not because I had a conversation with him, but I was happy that I was being authentic in what I believed. And I also told him it's not going to be easy. None of this is going to be easy. It might be tough. It might be tough to get a second job. It might be tough to adapt to that workplace and to balance school and everything. But I want to tell him just as raw as I could, you should do this, and you should believe in yourself as you do it every step of the way. And I just want to take that energy and put it here and give it to you. So whatever you've been procrastinating on, I wanted this to be a more professional talk, in the sense that you need to pursue your professional desires, because yes, you want to upgrade your personal life and your comfortability in life, but you also need to get money to fund those things. And I hate the way we need money for stuff, but you do need to realize once you get money, you can upgrade. But I also want you to understand, I think what I want to do is I want to create a business, because I don't want to I want to exist outside of the ecosystems of corporations and all that jazz. I don't like that. I don't really support that. I really, really don't like it. And I want to make my own corporation, but I don't want to do it in the sense of ruining the earth and ruining everybody else. Screw everybody else. I want to make a corporation that is actually for human values and morality. And yeah, that's all. Have a good one, and I really appreciate you for being here today. If you watched this whole video, just remember, Cicada Revolt, New Year's Eve day. Stay tuned to see what greatness awaits, not in my life, but in yours. Because I'm here for your journey, okay? Bye. I appreciate every second you spend with me. Bye-bye.